Dr. Mike Vanderweel in a committee meeting this week recommended that we, his colleagues, read an article from the New York Review of Books called The Business of Learning. The article opens with a story of Adam Smith going to Oxford in 1740. Gotta say that Mr. Smith was not particularly impressed with his professor's performance. He described them as having given up altogether even the pretense of teaching. Ouch. Pretty nasty SEI there. But the students weren't much better. In Smith's regrettable experience, they tended to lounge in the windows of their apartments, emptying their chamber pots on the citizens passing below. I suspect from having witnessed your work on this campus that you and I probably have a different sort of problem. Not lounging in our windows or giving up on the pretense of teaching, I hope, but perhaps doing too much. Stretching ourselves out of shape with an enormous amount of activity. I was reading this week or maybe it was last week, Francis Fenelon. And he has this passage in which he describes our addiction to what he calls satisfying thoughts of self. The phrase resonated with me. I like to tick things off my to-do list. I like to meet goals. I like to be accountable and responsible, and I like to get things done. I like to have satisfying thoughts of self. But I gotta say that those satisfying thoughts of self can also be the death of you, right? They can overwork you. They can stretch you thin. The book of Ecclesiastes offers us some warnings on this account. So as you enjoy your eating and your drinking and your friendships and your work today, here is praying that you will find intersections between your work and the marvelous, fresh, creative, tireless work of the living God. A couple of notes about this week in honors. Honors tea tomorrow, 2:30, like usual, in my office. Funny candelabra on the wall. You'll know it when you see it. And also your Vandervelde Junior Scholars applications are come and due. A good way to satisfy your honors work in the major. A final note. Let's see, what was it? Oh, yes, just keeping in touch with you. Honors field researchers to Haiti are meeting tonight with a professor from Western Seminary, Dr. Chuck DeGroat, who will be leading us into the mysteries of the Enneagram in preparation for our junket. All right, good to have a little bit of exchange with you. Keep in touch.